Riding atop U.S.-built military vehicles, Taliban fighters showcased the spoils of war during a January parade through the Afghan city of Khost. Armored personnel carriers and Humvees were just part of the arsenal that the Taliban seized from U.S.-backed Afghan government forces amid the militants' takeover of Afghanistan in August. Now, the newly equipped Taliban wants to turn its insurgent forces into a modern standing army. Wearing elite combat gear, 150 Taliban commandos took part in a graduation ceremony on January 12th after finishing a 3-month training program.
چې اوس د هر راز پیچلو جګړهیزو عملیاتو د اجرا او د هر تهدید په مخارولو کې پوره مهارت او وړتیا لرو. موږ د خپل دین وطن او مسلمان ولس قسم خوړلي دښمنان هغه که په هر نامه او په هر جامه کې وي د ختمولو لپاره یې په ډیر جرأت او میړانه اقدام کوو.
But is the Taliban capable of operating and maintaining modern military equipment?
We trained a lot of mechanics for those vehicles. That army could actually fight as a conventional style army as opposed to fighting like guerrillas as they have for so long.
Sophisticated aircraft that fell into its hands. But Taliban pilots have been able to keep Russian-made Mi-17 helicopters in the air, says Schrodin.
The U.S. trained quite a few mechanics for those as well, so they probably have either cajoled or coerced some of.
Forming a conventional military is also part of the Taliban's effort to gain international influence and, according to its leaders, foster domestic unity.
ټول افغانستان کې د ټولو قومونو ټولو ولایتونو غواړو د ټولو کشرانو نه چې یو اردو جوړ کړو او ټول افغانان سره یو مټ کو او ټول سره یو ورونه کو او یو قوي او منظم اردو جوړ کو چې ټول نړۍ سره سیالي وکړي ان شاء الله.
If the Taliban can maintain a conventional army, it could provide some security to the region, at least in the short term.
If they can establish a viable security, the longer term implications, though, they could potentially become threatening to some of their neighbors. And the most obvious candidates would be Iran or even Pakistan, with whom the Taliban have had contentious relationships in the past. And they're
back at the Taliban commando graduation ceremony, some soldiers said Afghanistan's neighbors shouldn't be overly concerned.
د متقابل احترام پر بنسټ اړیکې غواړو او له دوی مو هم دا تمه ده چې زموږ په داخلي چارو کې لاسوهنه ونه کړي که نه هر عمل عکس العمل لري. موږ نړیوالو ته اطمینان ورکوو چې هیڅوک به زموږ خاوره ستاسو پر ضد ونه کاروي. نړیوال دې بې ځایه تبلیغات او تشویشونه نه کوي.
Even if the Taliban struggles to maintain an army and fly its aircraft, Schrodin says it could still cash in on its new military equipment to generate much-needed revenue by selling individual pieces to the highest bidder abroad.